Hi everyone, this is Suvarov, and today we will be talking about healers. And yeah, we are at the ruins because some guy from my kingdom has decided that this would be steal my ruins in a few minutes. But yeah, why not? Someone from his own alliance did crash the moment before. So what I will do is just move the tent right next to
Bellum
the
virtute
mage.
anime decernitur.
I was speaking of healers. When it comes to healers, you have four heroes, and some other heroes will have some healing capabilities inside them. We'll focus on the four healing heroes, and then we'll just check very quickly some of them who will give some healing as well. So the first one that we will check is Kim Dirkman. Kim Dirkman is the super healer. She is meant just for healing. So she is a purple one that you will be able to unlock and then upgrade through the campaign. And basically her whole set is about healing. Well, not all, but you will see that she has lots of it. So first off, her rage skill is a heal. It's an area heal. So you know when you have your healer set on one troop, from time to time, every 10 seconds, basically, you will see a green circle around it. Okay, that's the area where your healers are getting their their rage skills, okay? And her rage skill is a heal. So it's a 600 multiplier on my own troops and a 200 multiplier on allies. So it will help a little bit my allies, but mostly myself. Then we have Quick-Witted, which will give some healing buff. But I believe the healing bonuses are to be healed and not to heal. Then we get Amnesty. So when you use Benevolent, you get a 50% chance to trigger all the light, which will boost healing effect of the troop by 30%. Okay, that's when awakened for 3 seconds. So she will heal a little bit after using Benevolent. Well, once out of 2. Then she has Ruler of Scylla, which is a basic healing effect bonus. Which is a good one, and a more bonus to garrison. So she is meant to save your garrison when it is attacked, for example, or just to support, for example, a temple or a citadel garrison. And then the rest is for troops. Okay. So basically she has 3 skills to enhance her healing capabilities. And her rage skill is a heal. So she is the strongest healer when it comes to healing for the purple heroes. And then we have obviously Cleopatra. So Cleopatra, she is a combat healer, I would say. So she comes with Blessing of Isis, which provide an area buff to attack, and it's army attack. So every troop gets 20% attack for 3 seconds. Then for healing, she got only one other thing, and it's Priest Healing Effect bonus from Queen of the Night. But the interesting part is this one. The heal is buffed on rally troops. So you want to have her buffing a rally, and you want to have her in the range of the rally, okay? To have your rally inside the green circle, so that you will buff the rally and you will heal it way more. And you have Bride of the Mediterranean, which lets you gain rage on normal attacks. And so basically you will be able to use Blessing of Isis a little bit more often. Both of those heroes, they also have troop bonuses, which make them useful as deputy heroes for secondary marches. For example, I have 3 main battle marches that will deal the damage with my cavalry, and I have then 2 that are in support basically, and one of those is used for the buffs from her, and so I will put her inside the troop, and then she can give a bonus to everyone. She can also provide attack for the troop. She can provide, she can provide defense bonus. She can, if I unlock completely, she can use this also to get an HP increase. So yeah, she has a lot to bring when it comes to the troop, but not as main for a main troop, okay? Because she is lacking the damage, and for the main troops you really want the damage. And when it comes to King Darkman, she will have an attack and a heal bonus for your troop, which means that you get healed more, basically. So if you want to have a full tank troop, you could set her in. Why not? But I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't. But basically, you would get more healing on your troop with her inside. Then you have Conqueror, which adds to the counter damage bonus. I already spoke about counter damage. Then you can reduce damage that you are taking. So it's small damage reduction, especially when you compare to Temujin, which reduce incoming damage by 30%. So Awaken 10% is really not a lot. But, you know, it's better than nothing, and for healers it's great. So at some point I will push her to this level to unlock it and set this tax exemption, just to have the priest be more tanky in case they're being attacked. And then you have Envoy deployment. She's not the only one to have this kind of skills, but basically when your troops are getting hammered and will get below 50%, she will buff everyone, but the buff is also not that great. So all in all, you really want to be using King Darkman as a healer and not as inside a troop. But you could do it with Cleopatra. I do use her quite often, especially for Thermopylae, for example, or when I go into battle with all my marches. Then I don't have healers. I will rely on other people healers, and basically I will just bring more troops to deal more damage and have Cleopatra in the middle, giving a big buff to everyone. And that way I can have her buff and not being afraid of losing healers, you know, if someone is sneaking around, and yeah, no one will do that because there will not be healers, will just be with full troops. Okay, then we have Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc, you get her through the campaign, the normal campaign, and you will have lots of shards from her by doing the campaign, and for the rest you need to go inside the campaign shop and you can buy 3 of her badges every day for a total of 7,500 points daily, and it will only take, well, a month or 2 to get there by doing it every day. well, even more than that, because at the end it's like let me just do quickly the math. Okay, that's well, that's more than 3 months, 4 months to awaken her. So you really want to start early if you want her. Personally, I just don't really care. It's just too long, and I need the purple heroes as fast as possible. So she isn't my priority at the moment. But later I will take care of her. In fact, I'm just pushing this guy here, and when I'm done with him, then I will start pushing Joan of Arc and buying her stuff daily while doing the archers. Okay, so Joan of Arc, and you can see that you can't use generic badges for her. So she is bringing a few things. Let's go to the normal page. Okay, so she's giving Angel Blessing, which is a very weird area buff. Because, for example, it's cavalry attack, infantry and siege def, archer and priest HP. In my opinion, this is a very bad skill. It's a very bad one, and it's almost useless. The cavalry attack up is obviously nice, okay, but other than that, it's pretty bad. It's really pretty bad, especially since she's not doing any damage, so that's the only thing she does is buffing your cavalry, basically. So yeah, I really don't like it. I really don't like this skill. Maid of Orleans, Orléans in French. So the Maid of Orleans, basically she will buff the troop attack, the healing that the troop will receive, and increase the def. So it's a bit like Cleopatra and Kim Duckman. They all have this kind of ability. That's the priest thing. They will buff their own troop and let it be healed more efficiently. Then, as Kim Duckman, she gets a counter damage bonus. Okay. This is more interesting. Word of Sacrosancticity. Basically, you get less damage when you get pincer attacks. So pincer attack is when you get more than one attack, and every further attack will get a damage bonus. And here you will decrease the damage that you will take. And also you will take away some rage. And so, for example, at fully awakened, there is a 20% chance when you're attacked that you will burn 100 rage. So she can really slow down the rage rate of the enemy, which is very good. This is a good skill. Okay, this is a really good skill. Then we have Savior, which is the one you want to heal your troops, and it's also to garrison. So if you want to heal your garrison, you want to use her alongside Kim Duckman, for example. Again, the Maid of Orleans. Wait, what? There is Maid of Orleans and there is the Maid of Orleans. I think they were out of ideas when they chose the names of the skill, and maybe they barely know who she was. But there are many battles that they could have chosen that she won to make up for her skills. So basically, she will reduce damage from cavalry. which make it good for any troop that will fight cavalry. No, it's for priest, your priest. So it's for saving your priest from cavalry. So you would obviously want that to protect your priest troop from a cavalry raid. And it will also nullify any slow debuff so that you can run. Because maybe you want to run if you are attacked by cavalry. And running from cavalry is not that easy, but if it's not led by a quick hero, then you have your chance to be going away, because priests are quick troops. And then Revelation, basically, it's a super strong heal when your troops are below 50%. But look at this, the cooldown is 1 hour. So basically, when awakened, okay, when awakened, we'll have a look at something so that you really understand this skill. So it's 10,000 multiplier, okay? Let's take a look at Kim Dokman. Yeah, Kim Dokman. So Kim will give 600, okay, per 10 seconds. And we say it's 10,000 for 1 hour, okay? So that's basically 16 times the strength of Benevolent. But in 1 hour, Benevolent will be used 360 times, which means that Benevolent basically will be around 22 times better in that meantime, in the whole hour. So, is it a good skill? No. You really do not want to be using this skill unless you just don't have anything else to use, basically. But other than that, it's not a very usable skill. It can save your troop, okay? It can save it if it's attacked from everywhere, basically. But what will save your troop is sending reinforcement and driving the attackers away. That's what will save your troop, and not let your priest unattended. Okay. Then we have a golden hero, Charlemagne. So Charlemagne is the healer of the two. So with a nice multiplier, but it's not hugely big, okay. Then we get Jupiter's Eagle, which is again a buff for the troops. Normal attack and counter damage bonus, okay. He can restores rage for him, which will make him use Holy Light in 9 seconds, except 9 seconds while it would have been 10. I forgot my English, sorry. Pater Europei. Then this is the boost to healing effect. So basically this one is against on rally troop like Cleopatra. Carolingian Renaissance will protect from cavalry. This is like the girl Joan of Arc. And Harmony, which will reduce incoming damage, but it's small chance, okay. So all in all, the two golden heroes, they are not that great. I prefer this one, okay. It's a little bit more interesting, but I'm not fond of them. and for one heal troop, you just need the two girls, the two purple girls, okay? But when you can unlock the 4 healers, okay, and at least get them to level 41 to have the 5th skills unlocked, then you can use the 4 of them to heal your gate when you're attacked, so that you will have healing and you will have buffs, and that's all what you want. But other than that, or for daily duties, the 2 purple girls, guys, she will do the job. They will do the job. Both of them. And so yeah, after that you can have a few heroes that will heal your troops from time to time. For example, Richard, he has a heal multiplier for his own troops. I think Tutankhamun has this kind of ability too. Heal effect? No, it's a heal effect bonus. But yeah, so some heroes can have their own healing capabilities. Vlad also, Temujin, they can heal a little bit, but honestly it's not a lot. It doesn't replace your healers. I hope this video was useful for you guys. Now it's time for me to rush into the Thermopylae, and I'll see you in game. Cheers all!